climbing in March consumer prices. Tell us what this means for the economy.
Basically, we saw prices increase. Prices generally increase. We actually get concerned sometimes when they fall because we get worried. But the rate of increase was actually a bit slower this month. So, I mean, that's the type of thing where, you know, prices are always on their way up, but the faster they go up, the worse inflation is. So if we can keep that level more sustained, then we face a better environment going forward. And the big concern is obviously energy prices and where are they going. And what we've seen in today's report is that they're still rising, but the rate of increase has slowed a bit, which is better news going into the summer.
So when we look at the overall recovery that we've been seeing, what does this data indicate to you in terms of where we're going?
Yeah, well, what a big part of it is it gives the Federal Reserve a little bit more leeway to act if they need to. Whereas earlier this year we saw the overall level of prices increasing, and we were also seeing energy prices leading that. Now that the energy price increases while still moving up has slowed a bit, it might not show as much pressure on inflation in general. And if the Fed isn't so worried about rising prices, they can concern themselves with an unemployment rate that still is above 7%.
And the real concern, or the question a lot of people have, is whether they will act to do more to try to fuel this recovery. And any indication?
Generally, they probably won't. I mean, we have our survey of economists that we do here at the Journal every month, and we asked them just a couple of days ago, do you think the Federal Reserve will get involved again and do another round of bond buying? And the vast majority of them said that the economy is, while it's not fantastic, is on firm enough footing that the Fed shouldn't have to jump in. But the good thing is, if we do hit another rough patch, which we've seen over the last couple of years, where we've had, like early in the year, things are moving relatively well, and then about the midpoint of the year, a shock hits, and we start to slow down a little bit. If for some reason that happens, the fact that prices aren't really out of control gives the Fed a little leeway to jump in and maybe kickstart things if things don't go as we hope.
All right, and I want a one-word answer. Does this mean we might see oil prices come down? I mean, gas prices at the pump come down?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
That's the best one word answer
That's what we
can
can do. I know. I didn't give you a lot of time there. All right, Phil, thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate